Okay, so this video will explain to you Chapter 6, Lesson 2, Examples 1 and 2. Please make sure that you're in the right spot in your notes before you start going through this video. Go ahead and pause the video right now and go ahead and get these definitions written down. We will use those to do Examples 1 and 2. Okay, so now let's go down to Example 1, identifying proportions. A proportion is just two ratios set equal to each other. Okay, remember a ratio is just a fraction. You're comparing something to something else. So we need to determine if these pairs here form proportions, if these ratios make a proportion. In order to do that, you need to see if they are equal. Okay, the easiest way I think to do that is to use cross multiplication or cross products. So what you're going to do is take 4 over 2 and set it equal to 16 over 5. I apologize for my handwriting, I don't have a stylus. Okay, then we're going to cross multiply. So take 4 times 5 and 2 times 16. And then determine if they are equal. Well, 4 times 5 is 20. 2 times 16 is 32. So those are not equal. So the answer is no to this first problem. That is not a proportion. Okay, so B will be performed the same way. You take 18 over 2.4 and 15 over 2 and cross multiply. So we'll take 18 times 2, 18 times 2, and 2.4 times 15, and decide if they are equal. Well, 18 times 2 is 36. 2.4 times 15, so I forgot my 1 there, sorry. Well, 2.4 times 15 equals 36. So the answer to B is yes, that is a proportion, as long as they are equal, as long as the cross products are equal. So C, again, the same idea. Do 5.3 over 15.9, set it equal to 2.7 over 8.1, cross multiply. So 5.3 times 8.1 and 15.9, oops, I'm running out of space, I'll do it down here, 15.9 times 2.7. Well, 5.3 times 8.1 equals 42.93. So this is 42. Let's move over. 0.93. And this is also 42.93. So C is yes. They are equal. So if you are asked to determine if the ratios form a proportion, all you need to do is set them equal, do your cross multiplying, and if both sides are equal, then your answer is yes. If they are not, your answer is no. Okay, now let's go ahead and move on to example 2. For example 2, we just need to solve for the variable. So we're going to use cross multiplying again. Remember, if this is going too fast for you, pause the video, rewind, go back to what you need to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and do A. We are going to cross multiply. So W times 22 is 22W. Then we need to do 11 times 14. So we get 22W equals 154. We need to get W by itself. It's 22 times W, so we need to divide. to get rid of the 22. So then W equals 7. Remember that you're solving for a variable, so your answer should not just be 7. It should be W equals 7. Okay? B is the same idea, so we need to cross multiply. 18 times Q gives us 18Q. And then we have 12 times 24. Well, 18Q equals 12 times 24 is 288. Once again, we need to divide. So we'll divide both sides by 18, and we end up with Q equals 24. Then the last one, same idea, so cross multiply. We have 51 times 7 equals Z times 17, so we have 17Z. 51 times 7 equals 357. And then we still have 17Z over here. Divide both sides by 17 to get Z by itself. So we end up with 21 equals Z. And that would be our final answer for that one. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to D. Okay, so for D, we cross multiply. We get 2 times 72 equals 15 times C, which is 15C. 2 times 72 is 144 equals 15C. We need to divide both sides by 15. 144 divided by 15 is 9.6, and that equals C. You are welcome to use a calculator for these, so decimals are okay. Just make sure if you need to round that you round properly. Okay, so then E, it's the same idea. E is the last one we'll do, and then we'll be finished with these notes. So we cross multiply. We have 16 times H, so we have 16H. And then 7 times 4.8. So we have 16H equals 33.6. Divide by 16 to get H by itself. So H equals 2.1. And that is the final answer. Okay, we will go ahead and do example 3 and 4 when we get back to class. So be ready for that on Wednesday. The assignment for this is written in the instructions sheet. It's some problems out of the book. So please complete those and have them with you when I see you on Wednesday. Enjoy the rest of your day off.